it does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, this team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
In motion, it's Robinson. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just... Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And this will be a Giants first down as he gets this up to the 42.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
He'll look to throw. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
He'll get this out wide, and he's into the end zone. Kayshon Boutte, touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll be close to a 1st down. A little short. That tackle made at the 42. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45. Now this time they'll look to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
19 tight. Ready?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Eagle. Check go.
Up the middle they go. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he's going to be taken down.
So you're on the sideline, and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Giants offense ready now for their 2nd drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going for it all. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
19. Here we go. Check, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Up the sideline at the 35. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Alert, alert. Check.
Now a give up the middle. Woo! Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Pass the 60. Check.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter. They face 2nd down and 7.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Get up.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion, it's Robinson. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. In motion, it's Robinson. To the air now on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A return coming from the 14. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run it, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Now a give on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Logan Cook now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. The throw on the run is complete. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Offside, defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Cowboys.
That That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got it! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants are back within 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. He'll drop to throw. He's found his receiver, Boutte. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now a return coming from the 14. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half, Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. To the outside, complete to Johnson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Dallas. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants are able to get it back within a score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Let's go.
Handoff here, up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The Giants offense ready for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's into space past the 25. And he will score. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Bone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He runs with it. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Deontay Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
This one complete right side. And he's in. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's not going to make it into the end zone. However, there is a flag down. So let's see what that's all about. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. A return coming from the 14. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's that man again. Another catch. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Giants will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be taken down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll stick to the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. They'll run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Inside the 10, it is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. He'll try and get there on the ground. Now they burn the timeout. They're in that gray area. You might be able to get in 2 plays, but maybe just 1 left in this game. We'll see. Here's 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get